Hey Gemini, I just pulled cards for you, and honestly, the energy coming through is absolutely fascinating. I have been reading tarot for years, and what I am seeing right now for you is something really special. People are literally talking about you, and the conversation happening around you is not what you might expect. Let me share what the cards are revealing because this is genuinely exciting. So I laid out the cards, and the first thing that catches my attention is this incredible protective energy surrounding you. Like people are noticing something about you that they cannot quite put their finger on, but they definitely see it. There is this quality you are carrying right now that is making people step back and recognize that you are not someone to be messed with. Not in an aggressive way, but in this dignified, untouchable kind of way. Let me walk you through what came up. The first card I pulled is the Queen of Wands, and wow, this is telling me so much about the energy you are projecting right now. This card represents this fierce, confident, magnetic presence, and I am seeing that you have been stepping into your power in a way that is turning heads. The Queen of Wands sits on her throne holding her sunflower, and her black cat sits beside her. She knows who she is, and she does not apologize for it. What I am picking up for you, Gemini, is that you have been through some transformative experiences recently, and instead of those experiences breaking you down, they have actually forged you into someone stronger. People around you are noticing this shift. They are seeing how you carry yourself with this new level of self-assurance. You know what is interesting about the Queen of Wands energy is that it is not loud or boastful. It is just this natural radiance that comes from knowing your worth. I am getting that people who used to maybe underestimate you or think they could manipulate you or play games with you are now realizing that those days are over. You have this protective force field around you now, and they can sense it even if they do not understand it. The conversations happening about you behind closed doors are fascinating. People are remarking to each other about how different you seem, how you are not reacting to things the way you used to, how you seem almost untouchable in the sense that their usual tactics do not work on you anymore. This Queen of Wands energy is you fully embodied in your authentic power, and people are taking notice. They are talking about how you seem to have this inner fire that cannot be dimmed. Now, the second card that came through is the Six of Cups, and this is where things get really interesting. This card traditionally speaks about nostalgia and past connections, but what I am picking up here is that people from your past are part of this conversation about you. There are individuals who knew you in a different phase of your life, and they are shocked by your transformation. The Six of Cups shows two children exchanging flowers, and there is this castle in the background representing security and foundation. What this is telling me is that people who remember the old version of you are now witnessing the new you, and they cannot believe the glow up. Not just physically, but energetically, spiritually, mentally. You have done some serious inner work, Gemini, and it shows. I am getting that some of these people from your past might be reaching out or thinking about reaching out because they are curious about this new energy you are carrying. Some of them might even be feeling nostalgic about the connection you used to have, but here is the thing the cards are showing me. You are not the same person anymore, and you cannot go backwards. The Six of Cups is coming up to show you that while those past connections were part of your journey, they do not define your future. People are talking about how you seem to have outgrown certain circles or situations. They are noticing that you are not available for the same old dynamics anymore. There is this innocence in the Six of Cups, but also this wisdom of knowing that what served you before might not serve you. Now, I am also picking up that some people are reminiscing about times when you were more accessible or malleable, when you would say yes to things that did not align with you, when you would tolerate situations that were beneath you. They are talking amongst themselves about how you are not that person anymore, and honestly, some of them do not know how to interact with this elevated version of you. This card is confirmation that your growth has been so significant that it is undeniable to anyone who has known you. The third card is the Nine of Wands, and oh my goodness, this card is so powerful for what you are experiencing right now. The Nine of Wands shows a figure standing with a wand in hand, looking alert and prepared. There are 8 wands behind them like a protective barrier. This person has been through battles, and they are still standing. They are wounded but not defeated. They are cautious but not afraid. This is your energy right now, Gemini. People are talking about how you have this battle-worn wisdom about you now. You are not naive anymore. You have been through things that have taught you valuable lessons, and you carry those lessons with you as protection. The Nine of Wands is telling me that others can see you have your guard up in a healthy way. You are not being paranoid or closed off. You are just being discerning and wise about who you let into your space and what you give your energy to. The Conversations about you being untouchable are coming from this energy. People recognize that you have boundaries now, real boundaries that you actually enforce. You are not just talking about what you will and will not accept, you are actually demonstrating it through your actions. The Nine of Wands represents perseverance and resilience, and people are in awe of how you have kept going despite whatever challenges you have faced. I am picking up that some people are even intimidated by this new strength you are displaying. They used to see you as someone they could easily sway or influence, and now they realize that ship has sailed. You have this protective energy around you that is like an invisible shield. People can feel it even if they cannot explain it. They know instinctively that you are not someone to trifle with anymore. You have earned your stripes, so to speak, and it shows in how you move through the world. What is beautiful about the Nine of Wands is that it is not about being hard or cold. It is about being strong and prepared while still remaining open to genuine connections and opportunities. People are talking about how you seem to have this perfect balance of being protective of yourself while not being bitter or jaded. They can see that you have been through things, but you have not let those things break your spirit. The fourth card that came up is the Ten of Wands, and this is revealing something really important about the perception people have of you. The Ten of Wands traditionally shows someone carrying a heavy load, 10 wands bundled together being carried with effort. At first glance, this might seem like a burden, but in the context of your reading, I am seeing this differently. People are talking about how much you handle, how much responsibility you carry, how much you accomplish. They are observing that you take on challenges that would overwhelm most people, and you still manage to move forward. The conversations about you being anointed or specially favored are connected to this because people can see that despite the weight you are carrying, you are not breaking. There is something about you that allows you to shoulder burdens and still keep progressing. This is not something everyone can do, and people recognize this about you. I am getting that some people are actually feeling guilty or reflective about times when they might have added to your burdens or not recognized how much you were dealing with. Now they can see the full picture, and they are talking amongst themselves about how strong you really are. The Ten of Wands is showing me that your capacity to handle difficult situations has become part of your reputation. People know you are someone who gets things done even when the odds are against you. But here is what else the Ten of Wands is revealing. People are also starting to notice that you are learning to put some of these burdens down. You are becoming more selective about what you carry. You are recognizing that just because you can handle something does not mean you should. This evolution is part of what makes you seem untouchable. You are not available to be the person who carries everyone else's problems anymore. You are prioritizing your own journey and your own well-being. The conversations happening about you include people acknowledging that you have your own path to walk, and they cannot distract you from it anymore. The Ten of Wands is showing that your focus and determination are evident to everyone around you. They see someone who is committed to their goals and who will not be deterred. This unwavering commitment to your own growth and success is part of why people are talking about you with such respect and sometimes even envy. Now, the fifth card is the Queen of Pentacles, and this is bringing in such beautiful, grounded, abundant energy. The Queen of Pentacles sits in a lush garden holding a golden coin. She represents material security, comfort, and practical wisdom. What this card is telling me about the conversations surrounding you is that people are noticing your success. They are seeing that you are building something real and tangible in your life. Whether this is financial abundance, career success, a beautiful home environment, or overall life stability, people can see that you are thriving. The Queen of Pentacles energy is about being rooted and secure, and this is part of why you seem untouchable to others. They can see that you have created a solid foundation for yourself and that you are not easily shaken. You have resources. You have skills. You have the ability to take care of yourself and maybe others too. I am picking up that some people are genuinely impressed by how you have manifested stability in your life. They remember times when maybe things were uncertain or difficult for you, and now they are witnessing you in this abundant, secure phase. The conversations about you being anointed or blessed are directly connected to this Queen of Pentacles energy. People can see that you are favored. Things are working out for you. Doors are opening. Opportunities are coming your way. What is powerful about the Queen of Pentacles is that this is not luck. This is the result of hard work, practical planning, and smart decisions. People recognize that you have earned everything you have. You have not taken shortcuts. You have not compromised your integrity. You have built your success on a solid foundation, and it shows. This makes you even more respected in the eyes of others because they know your success is legitimate and well-deserved. The Queen of Pentacles also represents generosity and nurturing, but in a practical way. I am seeing that people notice how you help others from a place of abundance rather than depletion. You give when you can, but you do not give to your own detriment. This healthy approach to generosity is part of what makes you seem untouchable. You are not someone who can be guilt-tripped or manipulated into giving more than you can afford to give, whether that is time, energy, or resources. People are talking about how you seem to have your life together. How you appear organized, capable, and self-sufficient. The Queen of Pentacles is showing me that your competence is undeniable, and this is part of the protective aura around you. When people see that you do not need them, they cannot use need as a way to control or influence you. You are complete within yourself, and this is powerful. The sixth card is the Seven of Cups, and this is revealing something fascinating about the perception others have of you. The Seven of Cups shows a figure looking at 7 chalices each containing different visions or possibilities. This card traditionally speaks about choices, illusions, and dreams, but in your reading, it is showing me something specific about how people view you. People are talking about how you seem to have so many options available to you. They see you as someone who has choices in life, whether that is in relationships, career opportunities, or life directions. There is this perception that you are not trapped or stuck. You are not limited. You have possibilities spread out before you like those cups, and you get to choose which ones you want to pursue. This is part of why you seem untouchable, because people recognize that you are not desperate. I am getting that some people might even be creating fantasies or illusions about you. They might be projecting onto you or imagining things about your life that may or may not be true. The Seven of Cups can represent people having distorted perceptions, and I am seeing that some of the conversations about you might be based more on assumption than reality. People might be overestimating or underestimating you, creating stories about you that fit their own narratives. But here is what is interesting. You are clear-headed about your own reality. While others might be caught up in illusions or fantasies about you, you know exactly where you stand. You can see through the fog. You know which opportunities are real and which ones are mirages. This clarity is part of your power right now. The Seven of Cups is showing me that you have the wisdom to discern truth from illusion, and this protects you from being led astray. People are also talking about your dreams and aspirations. They see that you have vision. You have goals. You have desires that you are working towards. Some people might be skeptical, thinking your dreams are too big or unrealistic. Others might be inspired or even jealous of your ability to dream big. The Seven of Cups is revealing that the conversations about you include discussion of your potential and what you might achieve. People are watching to see which cup you will choose, which path you will take. What is powerful here is that you are not being hasty or impulsive with your choices. You are taking your time to evaluate your options. You are being strategic and thoughtful. This measured approach is part of what makes you seem untouchable. You are not easily swayed by glittering promises or quick fixes. You want substance, and you are willing to wait for the right opportunities. The seventh card is the Three of Cups, and this brings such interesting energy to your reading. The Three of Cups shows 3 women dancing together, raising their cups in celebration. This card represents community, friendship, celebration, and collaboration. What this is telling me about the conversations happening about you is that people in your circle, your real friends and genuine supporters, are absolutely celebrating you right now. There are people who genuinely love you and are cheering you on, and they are the ones talking about how blessed and anointed you are. They see your growth. They witness your success. They recognize your strength, and they are genuinely happy for you. The Three of Cups is showing me that you have authentic connections with people who want to see you win. These people are having conversations about you that are filled with love, pride, and admiration. I'm picking up that you might be entering a phase where there is more socializing, more celebration, more reasons to gather with people you care about. This could be literal celebrations like parties or gatherings, or it could be more about the general vibe of joy and camaraderie in your social connections. People in your life are talking about how much fun you are to be around, how your energy lifts others up, how you bring people together. The Three of Cups is also revealing that collaboration and partnerships are highlighted for you right now. People are discussing potential ways to work with you or connect with you on projects or ventures. They see value in aligning with you. They recognize that you have something special to offer. This is part of the conversation about you being untouchable, because people want to be associated with you. They want to be in your orbit. They want to benefit from your energy and your blessings. What is beautiful about the Three of Cups is that it represents reciprocal supportive relationships. These are not one-sided connections. The people who are genuinely in your corner are people you also support and celebrate. There is mutual respect and care. The conversations among this group are positive and uplifting. They are not gossiping about you in a negative way, they are literally championing you. However, the Three of Cups is also reminding you to be discerning about who you celebrate with. Not everyone who raises a cup with you has pure intentions. Some people might want to get close to you for what you can offer them, rather than for genuine friendship. The card is encouraging you to invest your time and energy in relationships that are truly reciprocal and authentic. The right people will celebrate your wins without jealousy or ulterior motives. The 8th card is the Ace of Cups, and oh, Gemini. This card is bringing such pure, beautiful emotional energy to your reading. The Ace of Cups shows a chalice overflowing with water held by a hand emerging from a cloud. A dove descends towards the cup. This card represents new emotional beginnings, love, compassion, and spiritual fulfillment. What this is telling me about the conversations surrounding you is that people can sense you have love to give. There is this perception that you are opening your heart to new possibilities. Whether this is romantic love, new friendships, deeper connections with existing people, or simply a more loving relationship with yourself, people can feel this shift. The Ace of Cups is showing me that part of why you seem anointed or blessed is because you are radiating this energy of emotional availability and depth. You are not closed off or hardened despite what you have been through. I am picking up that people are talking about your capacity for love and connection. They see you as someone who has a big heart, who cares deeply, who is capable of profound emotional intimacy. For some people, this is attractive and they might be interested in forming connections with you. For others, this might be intimidating because they know they cannot match your depth or sincerity. The Ace of Cups represents pure potential in the emotional realm, and this is part of your untouchable quality. People cannot manipulate someone who is genuinely connected to their heart and emotions. You are not operating from ego or fear, you are operating from a place of emotional truth, and this makes you powerful. The Ace of Cups is showing me that your emotional intelligence is highly developed right now, and people recognize this about you even if they do not consciously realize it. They can feel that you are authentic and genuine. The conversations about you include people acknowledging your kindness, your compassion, your ability to hold space for others. These are beautiful qualities, and they are part of why people respect you. But the Ace of Cups is also showing me that you are being offered new emotional opportunities. This could be a new relationship, a renewed connection with someone from your past, or simply a new way of relating to yourself and others. What is important here is that the Ace of Cups represents a gift. This is something being offered to you by the universe or divine, or however you want to conceptualize it. You do not have to chase it or force it. It is coming to you naturally. People are noticing that good things seem to flow to you easily, especially in the realm of emotions and relationships. This is part of the anointed energy that surrounds you right now. The 9th card is the Nine of Wands showing up again. Wait, I already pulled that one. Let me look at my cards again. The 9th card is actually the Ace of Cups. No, I just did that. Okay, looking at my spread, the 9th card is the Seven of Swords, and this is revealing something very important about the conversations happening around you. The Seven of Swords shows a figure sneaking away from a camp carrying 5 swords while 2 remain behind. This card traditionally represents strategy, stealth, deception, or taking what you need. In the context of your reading, the Seven of Swords is showing me that some people are talking about you in ways that involve envy or schemes. Not everyone who is discussing you has good intentions. Some people are trying to figure out how to take from you or how to benefit from your success without giving anything in return. They might be plotting or scheming or looking for ways to get close to you for their own gain. But here's the thing, Gemini. The reason you are untouchable is because you can see these people. The Seven of Swords represents strategy, and you have become strategic yourself. You know who is genuine and who is not. You can sense when someone is trying to play games with you. Your intuition is sharp right now, and you are able to protect yourself from people who do not have your best interests at heart. The conversations that include sneaky or envious people are actually irrelevant because they cannot touch you. You are several steps ahead. You know how to protect your energy, your resources, and your peace. The Seven of Swords is showing me that you have learned from past experiences where maybe people took advantage of your kindness or generosity. You are not going to let that happen again. You move strategically now. I am also picking up that you might need to use some of that Seven of Swords energy yourself in certain situations. Not in a deceptive way, but in a strategic way. Knowing when to share information and when to keep your cards close to your chest. Knowing when to engage and when to quietly remove yourself from situations that do not serve you. The Seven of Swords is about being smart and tactical, and this is part of your protective armor right now. People are noticing that they cannot read you the way they used to. You are more mysterious, more careful about what you reveal. This makes you harder to manipulate or control. The Seven of Swords is confirmation that your strategy and discernment are working. You are successfully protecting yourself from people who would try to take from you or deceive you. This is part of why people describe you as untouchable. They cannot get one over on you anymore. The 10th and final card is the Four of Wands and Gemini. This card is bringing such celebratory, victorious energy to close out your reading. The Four of Wands shows four wands decorated with flowers and garlands forming an archway. People are dancing and celebrating beneath it. There is a castle in the background representing security and achievement. This card represents celebration, stability, foundation, and reaching milestones. What this is telling me about the conversations surrounding you is that people are talking about your victories. They are acknowledging your achievements. They can see that you have built something stable and beautiful in your life. The Four of Wands is one of the most positive cards in the tarot, and it represents reaching a level of success and security that is worth celebrating. This is the culmination of everything the other cards have been showing. People are discussing how far you have come. They are recognizing that you have created a strong foundation for yourself. Whether this is in your personal life, your career, your home, or your overall well-being, people can see that you are in a good place. The Four of Wands represents harmony and balance, and this is part of the anointed blessed energy that people perceive in you. Things are working together for your good. I am picking up that there might be actual celebrations coming up for you. This could be an event, a milestone, a gathering, or simply a period of your life where you feel victorious and accomplished. The Four of Wands is showing me that you have earned the right to celebrate yourself, and others are ready to celebrate with you. This is your moment to shine and to receive recognition for all that you have overcome and achieved. The conversations about you being untouchable are really about people recognizing that you have reached a level of self-actualization and success that puts you in a different category. You are not struggling or striving anymore, you are thriving. You have built your castle, so to speak, and you get to enjoy the fruits of your labor. The Four of Wands is showing me that this stability is not temporary, it is built on solid ground. What I love about the Four of Wands as your final card is that it represents welcome and openness alongside security. You are untouchable in the sense that you have strong boundaries and cannot be easily manipulated, but you are also open and welcoming to genuine connections and opportunities. You have created a life that feels like home, and people can sense this peace and contentment. Radiating from you, the Four of Wands is also about partnership and collaboration in some interpretations, so I am seeing that you might be entering or already in a phase where you are building something beautiful with someone else, whether that is romantic partnership, business, collaboration, or deep friendship. People are talking about these connections and how they seem blessed or divinely orchestrated. There is this sense that the right people are coming into your life at the right time. So Gemini, looking at all 10 cards together, the message is crystal clear. People are talking about you, and the conversation is about your transformation, your strength, your success, and your untouchable energy. You have gone through a journey that has refined you and forged you into someone powerful. The Queen of Wands energy shows your magnetic confidence. The Six of Cups reveals that people from your past are shocked by your growth. The Nine of Wands demonstrates your battle-tested resilience. The Ten of Wands shows that people recognize how much you handle and accomplish. The Queen of Pentacles confirms that your material and practical success is evident. The Seven of Cups reveals that people see you as having options and possibilities. The Three of Cups shows your genuine supporters are celebrating you. The Ace of Cups brings new emotional beginnings and shows your capacity for love. The Seven of Swords confirms you are protected from those with ill intentions. And the Four of Wands brings it all home with celebration, stability, and achievement. You are in such a powerful phase right now, Gemini. The anointed energy that people are sensing is real. You have done the work. You have learned the lessons. You have built the foundation. And now you get to enjoy the rewards. The conversations happening about you reflect the reality of your transformation. You are not the same person you were, and everyone can see it. You carry yourself differently. You make decisions differently. You protect your peace differently. What I want you to remember is that being untouchable does not mean being isolated or alone. It means you have strong boundaries, healthy standards, and clear discernment. You are selective about who gets access to you and what you invest your energy in. This is wisdom, not coldness. You remain open to genuine love, authentic friendship, and real opportunities while being protected from anything that would harm you or hold you back. Trust that the people who are meant to be in your life will respect and honor your boundaries. They will celebrate your success without jealousy. They will support your growth without trying to keep you small. And anyone who cannot do these things will naturally fall away. Your energy right now is too high, too aligned, too protected for anything less than genuine connections and authentic experiences. Keep walking in your power, Gemini. Keep trusting your intuition. Keep building on the foundation you have created. The universe is supporting you. The right people see you and celebrate you. And the ones who do not serve your highest good cannot touch you anymore. You are exactly where you need to be, and the best is still ahead of you. This untouchable, blessed, anointed energy is yours to claim, and nobody can take it from you. You have earned it, and you deserve it.